Hi everyone. As you know, Texas A&M has moved to online teaching for the rest of this semester. So in order to get ready for that and making sure that we are all on the same page regarding everything we need to do for the rest of this semester, I've made this short video as kind of an introduction to online teaching. And I wanted to talk about a few things and send you the video, make sure that everybody gets it and we can keep working using this platform. So in order to do that, I'll share with you my screen. You are able to see me if you need that, and you're also able to see some of the pointers I wanted to talk about. I want to go pretty quickly about a few issues related to your safety, just reiterating some of the things that are going on in the news everywhere. Mostly we're going to talk about how lecturing is going to take place, how we're going to take care of simple aspects such as attendance, how we're going to take attendance for this kind of platform. The two tasks that you still have to submit to finish this course, the final paper and the presentation. I'll talk about that a little bit, and then a few other quick issues just to be ready for next week. So first of all, quickly ensure that you're aware of all the safety regarding the virus. The number one key, all those issues are talked about continuously in the news. You should follow them as much as you can. Social distancing, of course, is the most important one. I know it's very, very hard. Try to minimize your contacts with other people. If you went back home, then stay with your family and try to avoid from meeting friends and going outside. If you're back here in town, again, try to stay in your house and don't get out as much as possible. If you need groceries, if you need stuff from the supermarket, go do your shopping. Don't go crazy, panic shopping. It doesn't help anyone. Retailers are working very, very hard to ensure that they're fully stocked for this time. We don't know how long this thing is going to last. When you go to do shopping, go do your shopping, but don't fill in your car 3 times just in order to be ready. The rest of the recommendations you're well aware of. Remember that any exposed surface can be a risk. Remember that your phone is a possibility for being a risk for contamination. Wash your hands as much as you can. And if you need more information, do not use social media in order to learn about this situation. Use the official websites such as the CDC, the World Health Organization, as well as the university itself, which provides a lot of useful information. All right? Good. So let's talk about online lecturing, how we're going to do that. Remember, it may be your first time learning using an online class. This is probably my first time teaching an online class. So we're in this thing together. I'm going to need your feedback in order to make this lecturing as useful as possible for you. So I'll be able to provide you all the information to finish the class as best as we can. The way that it's going to work is we're going to use a software called Zoom. Using pre-recorded lectures, just like I'm now recording the lecture in advance and sending that to you. That's going to happen for the remainder of the semester. There's going to be a 20 to 30 minutes long videos for each lecture. The way it's going to be the same thing the way that we did in class with slides on the screen, just like you see in this video. I will talk through the slides. I will also, of course, upload the slides to eCampus at the end of each day. It's possible that the slides will be a little bit more loaded in terms of content, and loaded. I want to make sure that you have all the information. I do ask you, just like I said in the syllabus, do not share those slides with anybody outside of class. The videos will be posted using a link on YouTube. I've opened the YouTube channel and I will upload all the videos to this YouTube channel. You will get a link that's going to be restricted just to the people of the class. So you'll be able to just click on the link and go and watch the video. Now, one important thing that I've been trying to keep this semester, of course, is attendance. And I came up with an idea which might be a little bit fun, I think, to check attendance for the semester. The way it's going to work, every video starting from next week, which I will do over the last 5 or 7 minutes of the video, I will stop my lecturing and I will give you the attendance word of the day. So we'll talk about whatever that is, and then I will stop. I'll tell you today, attendance word of the day is X. In order to ensure that you get, that I mark your attendance for the relevant lecture, what I ask you to do is to send me an email, tell me today you talked in the video about topic, whatever the topic was, and your attendance word of the day was X. Once I get that, I can mark that you watched the video and your attendance is ready. We'll try that method. If that's going to work, we're going to keep on that. Otherwise, we'll try another method, but I think it should be fine. All right, so the 2 important tasks that you still have to do for this class, one is the final paper, the second one is the presentation. Both of them are due on the last day of the semester, which is going to be April 27th, 2020. We'll send them to me using email. It's going to be a little tricky because I allowed you to do that either in groups or by yourselves. I'll still allow you to do that by groups, but I do urge you as much as I can, do not meet in person in order to make those papers. You do that by doing some kind of different methods to what's called share the load. So one person is responsible for the first third of the paper, the second person is responsible for another third, and the third person will respond for the last third. And then you just share those documents among yourselves, send them by email, use all kinds of sharing platforms such as Google Docs or whatever you use, or whatever is more easier for you to use in order to share the information, comment about each other's work, edit each other's work, and then you can give me the final paper. I will make another video which will going to have a little bit more of details about what I expect from this final paper, considering the situation, and I hope it's going to be more helpful. And of course, you can ask me whatever you want about that. The other one is the paper presentation. So we cannot do presentation because we will not be meeting in class anymore, unfortunately. But I do want you to prepare the presentation because I think it's an important skill that you should be able to implement. I want you to work on that. So again, you'll prepare a PowerPoint presentation about 5-6 slides to describe the final paper. Once again, just like the final paper, I will prepare a separate video with a little bit more of details, what I expect of this presentation and how it should look like. A few more things. So if you need to meet me, we'll be able to do that either using the Zoom software or we can do that on Skype. Okay, unfortunately, we won't be able to meet in person anymore the rest of the semester since the university is closed. Office hours, I am required to hold office hours. So if anybody needs to talk to me and cannot do this using email or any other method which is not directly talking to me, try and send me an email so we can schedule an email online and a meeting online, and we can do that using, again, either Skype or Zoom. Whatever it is related to the class that you need help, you can email me. I will try to answer as fast as I can. If you need other things unrelated to the class that you think I'll be able to help you with, email me. Don't be afraid to tell me. I'm here to help you whatever I can, okay? Last thing is the extra credit. As I promised in class before we went on spring break, I do plan to offer extra credit for this class. We are still working on preparing that. The extra credit assignment is going to be entering an online survey. So since it's online survey, there's no problem to do that by email. You will probably get it with a separate email next week with instructions on how to do that. So you should be able to get the extra credit. It's probably coming at some point next week. That's it. It's not an easy time. It's not easy for you to start an online class out of nowhere. It's not easy for me to prepare and provide this class for you online really on the last minute notice, but we're going to work through that together. You will give me the feedback that you need in order to make this class as useful as possible. And as long as this period of staying away from each other is going to last, we'll be able to manage that and we'll survive that. So the last thing that I do ask you, I want to ensure that everybody is able to view the videos properly. So I will send the video later today on Tuesday. If you have any problems, you are unable to see the video or you're unsuccessful in watching the video, I'm asking you, any problems while you're watching the video, please email to me. If I get no email with any kind of problems regarding to the video, I will assume that everybody were able to watch the video, and that's the way we're going to talk and do the rest of the lecturing for the rest of this semester. Okay, so everyone, stay safe, stay in your home, and I will send you the next video at some point next week. Bye.